subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Good morning, friends. How are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And my name is Brandy, and today I'm gonna film what I eat in a day. Sorry, the light is weird. It's the morning sun. But it's a few days after Christmas. It's actually the Friday after Christmas, and I am going into work. Not sure what I'm gonna have for breakfast yet. Do know what's on the meal plan for dinner because we had a ton of mashed potatoes left. So we're actually gonna make shepherd's pie tonight, lightened up version. We're gonna use turkey, but I'm gonna pack my lunch. One of my favorite things after the holidays is to have a ham sandwich for lunch. So I'm just gonna like build that and pack that while I think of what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. Lunch is done. Now I'm debating, do I get something out on my way to work, or I do have little egg cups. I'm trying to figure out how hungry I am. I really wish I had protein shake to make a protein coffee, but I am all out. I need to make a run to Target. This is probably awful reasoning, but I'm gonna stop and get something. And the reason being is because it's getting toward the end of the year, and come January 1, I'm going to get on it. I'm not allowing myself to stop for breakfast. That's going to be like one of my hard rules. So I'm going to treat myself. Shouldn't you never do that in dieting? I've always heard that, but I'm doing it. So I don't know. Go potty, Ash. Go outside and go potty. I just looked at my floor. I don't know what the heck these dogs did. My floor is filthy. It must be muddied out there. Yes, it rained all day. And my dog's barking with the dog next door, so I can guarantee that's where the mud's coming from. Hold, please. Yeah, my floor is filthy. Luckily, my vacuum mops today, but let's go get breakfast. Go get on your bed. Get on your bed. Your bed. There you go, Ash. There you go, Rio. I decided to have Chick-fil-A for my last eating out breakfast in a while, and I had an iced coffee and then a chicken biscuit, which I hardly ever get because, you know, they're not the healthiest, but they are delicious. I am so upset. I just realized that I forgot my cheese for my sandwich. It's okay, but it's a smoked turkey, like leftover. No, it's not. It's not turkey. Ham. I'm gonna put a little bit of mayo on it. Chick-fil-A mayo. It is the best. But yeah, I like Swiss cheese on my ham sandwiches, and unfortunately, I forgot to bring it. It'll be okay though. Usually I eat Miracle Whip, but for some reason with ham sandwiches, I really like true mayonnaise. Isn't that weird? Like how you like certain things with certain meats. But like I said, just a little bit of smoked ham. Yummy, yummy. Haven't had one of these in a long time. Trying to get it on there best I can. There we go. Good old Lay's potato chips. They're probably all crumbly because I took them. This is the same bag my husband and I went on a road trip at the beginning of the month, and I brought these on the road trip and never ate them. And I'm gonna have a Dr. Pepper, cherry zero, and some strawberries. So very, very simple, but yet it'll be a super filling lunch. Eating in my office today. I don't think I'm gonna work. Sometimes I work while I eat, but not today. I'm gonna pay bills. Yay, so fun after the holidays, right? happy to see your mama? You're happy to see your mama? You brought me a chicken. You brought me a chicken, but you don't want me to have it. What are you doing? It's always chaotic coming home.
Hi.
Hi. You look comfy. Time to start cooking dinner, and I am making shepherd's pie with ground turkey, diced red onion. Usually I use white, but red's what I have. Frozen peas and carrots. I may or may not add all these. Like getting rid of them. Obviously you could use fresh. I do like to use fresh. This meal just wasn't planned. It was impromptu because of the amount of leftover mashed potatoes we have. And then the sauce, I'll use this Better Than Bouillon beef. You could just use like the powdered granules as well. Any type of spicy mustard. I really like Dijon, but we don't have any Dijon. And then some Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. And I am having a little snack of pita chips. These are the garlic and herbs and garlic hummus. Look, let's get to cooking. This is going to be a super simple dinner. But it does have to bake, so I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 400. Get my meat cooking. I buy this type of ground beef from, it's like, not ground beef, ground turkey from Costco. It's already pre-portioned. Love that. It's around like 1.7 pounds, I believe. Garlic powder. Salt. What? My husband just commented that y'all probably hear me tell Rio to get out a lot. Just ground pepper. And that's it for now. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and add my onion actually. I'm using about 1/4 of a big onion. Obviously, use however much you like. This turkey meat is 97.3, so there will be some moisture. It's not the 99% lean. If it was 99% lean, I'd add water to my pan to help it out. I don't need that. Especially since I'm adding frozen vegetables. Almost cooked through, so I'm going to go ahead and add my peas and my carrots. Preferably you would have more carrots, but I do not, so it is what it is. I'm going to save this small bag of peas. I'm not going to add that in. Got my peas all thawed at least. Now I'm just going to eyeball it with the sauce for the Better Than Bouillon. I just use a big spoonful. Probably about 2 tablespoons. This is so rich and it really adds great flavor. Let's say 2 big tablespoons. Probably about 2 tablespoons also of the spicy mustard. Maybe closer to 3. You could also just use a brown gravy mix too if you don't want to make your own. It'll taste very similar. And then some Worcestershire sour, probably just a tablespoon or so. You do want it saucy though, so it makes like a sauce when it cooks, you know. But you don't want it too watery that it's watery. You want kind of like a thicker sauce coating all your meat. And just know when it cooks, it'll release water, so the kind of err on the thicker side, if you will. Just stir, stir, and then I'll taste it once I think it's all combined. So that's about the consistency you're going for. Just like ground beef that's coated ever so slightly in a gravy, if we will. Looks about yay thickness. I'm making a decision on my size pan. I have one that's way bigger than this, and then this one. I hope I'm going right. The other one, I'm afraid it'll be like way too thin because you want it really thick when you finish. Give it a spray, even though I don't really think this works as very well as non-cook. Non-stick, I mean. Even it out. Actually, this pan is going to be the perfect size. Stay out of my kitchen, Rio. So now I have my leftover mashed potatoes from Christmas. I almost said Easter. They're in a crock pot, but I didn't cook them in the crock pot. I just used that to transport them. If they were warm, they would spread easier, but that is a-okay. They're cold. They're out of the refrigerator. Okay, the casserole is ready. I'm just going to stick it in the oven. You definitely should add an egg white wash on top to like give it the color, but I'm not too worried about that. It would spread easier if my mashed potatoes weren't cold, but again, I'm not worried about that either. Typically, I would only heat it about 20 minutes, but since my mashed potatoes are ice cold, I'll probably go more like 30 minutes. 400-degree oven. It has been 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be nice and warm. Just gonna get in the middle of the potatoes and make sure they're warm. Needs a little longer. It is definitely hot. I'm really shocked about how brown it got on the top. Usually when I make this, it doesn't if I don't put an egg wash. But however, I will say usually I make it with fake mashed potatoes. And these have real butter and everything. So I bet that helps. So looks delicious. And yes, I already changed. And yes, I took my cover photo with the unbaked casserole. Okay. The best scooper ever from Pampered Chef. I love these things because you can like scoop it. It's like better than a spoon, you know? It's like fancier and works better. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. So they're going crazy back there. So this will be dinner. It probably has more mashed potatoes than I'm like used to. Usually it's like more meat and less mashed potatoes, but that is a-okay. It's a great use of leftover mashed potatoes. Obviously not that Weight Watcher friendly, but I did use turkey instead of ground beef. Look at this sleepy baby on his daddy. She's a sleepy baby. Okay friends, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. I'm not gonna have anything the rest of the night. I'm just getting ready to get in bed and do a few little chores. I'm gonna meal plan for the next week. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and meal plan for the next 2 weeks because then we're traveling to go see my family. So it's just easier with New Year's and all that. So gonna meal plan, get that grocery order in, and I need to bring snacks to 3 different events. I have a friend's birthday party, and then we're going over to a friend's for New Year's Eve. And then my family is gonna do Christmas, and we're gonna do like all apps and snacks. So I gotta plan all that and grocery shop for all that as well. So I'm gonna try to do that right now, knock it out of the way. My hair is getting so long. I like it. But that is it. If you stuck to this video, I appreciate you. And just know, come January, it's gonna be a revamp. We're gonna get into it. I'm amping myself up. But if it seems like I've been eating a little unhealthier than normal, I have, which not an excuse about starting back strong, but I'm human and that's what I've been telling myself. So anyhow, good night. Bye.